Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be testing out the new Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Now this thing is huge, you guys. It looks like a foundation. And also we're going to be testing out the new Huda Beauty baking powder. So I am so excited. Now as you can see, I do have my foundation on already, and that's because I didn't have a new foundation to test out for you guys. So I did go ahead and just apply the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation, and I know that I love this foundation, so I don't really need to worry about its performance or anything like that. So we're just going to be focusing on the concealer and baking powder today. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is apply my concealer since we did already apply the foundation, and just going to go ahead and go in the areas where I would normally conceal. And this feels like a really nice consistency so far. I do like it. Looks like it's going to be nice coverage. Now I did pick a shade that was a little bit too, not necessarily dark, but it's just more like my skin tone shade. But it'll work. I think it'll be fine. It's not like too dark or anything. It's just like the same as my skin tone, so it's not going to be brightening or anything. We're mainly just going to be testing like the coverage on this and everything, and kind of the lasting abilities and how it performs underneath the eyes. So with that on, I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out, just using a beauty blender because this is what I always use. I think it works really well with concealers and foundations. So that seemed to blend out just, wow, really nicely and easily. So I'm just gonna blend the rest of the face out and see how that goes. I really like the consistency of this. It's like creamy but blends out so easily. I think that looks absolutely beautiful underneath the eyes, you guys. Has a really nice finish, kind of like a satin dewy finish, but of course that's not going to stay because we are going to be setting that. Had no issues with it, and I just, wow, it looks really beautiful. Alright, so overall, like, I think the blendability is amazing. I love the coverage and the consistency, and underneath the eyes it just looks beautiful, you guys. So yeah, I'm really liking it so far. I think it looks really nice. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and set everything with the Huda Beauty loose powder. Now I got mine in the shade Pound Cake, and I felt like this would be just like a nice kind of neutral shade. I didn't want to pick anything too dark or anything like that because she doesn't really have like a translucent one, which kind of sucks. There's like shades to it. So now it does have a little lid on it to keep everything contained, which is nice. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it does have like a little net in there, like a little filter to, I don't know, kind of keep it in there. It's kind of interesting. I'm not really sure what the purpose of that is. It's just like a different kind of little filter, I guess. I'm going to use my beauty blender, of course, and go underneath the eyes. And actually, let me get a little bit more. Now, one thing I do want to definitely note is that this has a really strong scent to it. Like, it's very perfumey, and not necessarily in a good way. Like, it's super strong and perfumey. Okay, real quick, you guys. I do not like this little filter system because I'm barely getting anything like in the lid. It's actually really annoying. Okay guys, how am I supposed to get like product out of this lid thingy? Like, I feel like it's really not coming out very much. I'm gonna continue setting the rest of my face, and I will be right back. So I'm just going to kind of pat this in because I don't really like to bake. I will bake every once in a while, but I've been liking just like kind of patting it in and everything, and this powder actually feels very thick and dry. I don't know, like kind of, I guess kind of cakey. So I don't really want to leave it on there too long because I feel like it's definitely like mattifying my face. Like I feel like I can feel it. Like I can feel the mattness on my face. So I guess that's kind of a con, but I do think it set everything beautifully. I'm thinking maybe if you have dry skin, this might not be the product for you. However, for my oily skin girls out there, this might be really good for us because it's pretty damn matte. I feel like it's gonna do a really good job of like keeping the oils at bay. So overall, my only complaints about the powder is I don't like the little filtering system. I feel like it's kind of hard to get more product out onto the lid, but that's not like a huge issue or anything. Application went really nice, but it definitely mattifies everything. So if you don't like that look, this probably is not the powder for you. But other than that, like, I think it looks pretty good. It does look a little thick on the skin. Like, you can definitely tell that you're wearing makeup with this on. So that's something I kind of don't like, but maybe my oils will kind of like melt in with the product and make it look more like skin. So yeah, we're gonna see how this holds up throughout the day and basically just see how the concealer wears underneath the eyes. And that's pretty much it, because the only other places we applied it were like right down the middle of my face, and I do have foundation in those areas as well, so I don't want to get it mixed up with that. So we're just going to focus on underneath the eyes and basically overall the face and how the powder is going to hold up, because it does look quite matte and dry and a little bit cakey, but it definitely doesn't look too bad. So overall, I really like the concealer. I'm not too sure about the baking powder yet, but if it does keep me from getting less oily throughout the day, then I think I'm going to love it. So that is pretty much it for this portion of the video. I will be coming back and checking in. Now, I am going to be out of town and I'm going to go shopping and stuff, so I won't be here. So I might do it like a little bit of a vlog style, or maybe I'll just come back like at the end of the day, sit down here and show you guys what it looks like. Either way, I will be coming back to check in, and I just want to let you guys know that it is 12:25 right now. I don't have my phone, I can't find it, so I had to use my iPad to show you guys. So yeah, this is how it's looking at the moment. Gonna go ahead and put on blush, bronzer, highlight, all that stuff, and I will check back in with you guys in a few hours. Hey guys, so it is way later in the day right now. It is now 9:36, so let's see, 12:25, so it's been like 9 hours of wear for the foundation and concealer, and you guys, like, I'm gonna do a close-up. I'm like barely oily. This powder, I think, made my foundation look so good, and the concealer underneath the eyes still looks really nice, and everywhere else too. So overall, I really like the way that the powder performed. It is a little bit cakey at first and thick and a little bit dry, but your oils do kind of, you know, seep in and kind of become one with the powder. So I think it held up really well with the foundation and my oily skin. So yeah, I definitely do recommend it. I think they're both really great products. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video, you guys. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on those post notifications, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!